Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching from. Welcome to pre-market analysis for Thursday, December the 17th, 2020. For newcomers, I would like to remind that we are an option trading education service. So our goal is to empower traders with the knowledge, the resources, and the coaching that they need to become successful stock and option traders. It's simple, it could be as simple as that. So, because this is very important to me, folks, right? Because I have been doing this since May. I don't have tons of experience like many other service out there, and this is crucial that I know and the target audience they know what we are. So we are not a traditional subscription service where hey I will be sending you alerts on your phones or things like that. Rather, I really cannot emphasize enough that as an option trading education service, we want to provide you with education. How do we do that? We have a blog at successfultradings.com. It's a free blog where, as a beginner and option trading beginner, you can learn from A through Z how to go about that endeavor. We have got a YouTube channel, this very YouTube channel where you are viewing or catching the live broadcast of this pre-market analysis for December the 17th with over 300 plus, yeah, over 300 plus educational video. Our goal is that you view this channel, Successful Tradings on YouTube, as a go-to library for your option trading needs, stock and option trading needs, right? So in terms of or even let's say stock and option trading or investing for that matter. So you have seen recently we are trying to put together content, broader content, not just basic options, but really anything that's related to trading. So investing and the tools that go around that. So we are doing reviews of those things. So I know how the hype, it's easier for people to get caught up on the hype and everything. So if you are new and you caught, I don't know, one video because YouTube, it's when we post content, right? YouTube will just offer that content to people based on their history. Yeah, there's a YouTube algorithm. Believe it or not, if you haven't noticed, your recommendation on YouTube they are based on with the channel that you're watching. That's what YouTube does, right? So if you stumble on one of our video or you stumble on somebody who is telling you, oh, there's this guy who does 10 baggers of the like, I would like to get your attention. Yeah, right now. I want to like to get your attention. We are not promising you any 10 baggers. So if you are coming from the 10 baggers, may I say that stay for the lifetime education because that's going to get you more than 10 baggers. The thrill of a 10 bagger, it's short lived. Yeah, so I want to make that clear. So and the other aspect of it's just like in any type of profession because trading is as such. If you consider this as a hobby, we are about let's say 2 weeks away. I think was it this week that I was making a call to say, hey, we are 3 weeks away. A good habit is developed in 3 weeks from 2021, where people are making new resolution. Make it a resolution for you to acquire knowledge of a lifetime on option trading, rather than coming for the thrill of a 10 bagger. Because I guarantee you, you're going to be disappointed. Not that we don't do 10 baggers. We absolutely do 10 baggers. Yeah. The system that we trade, we don't look for 10 baggers. The system that we trade, it's conducive to having 10 baggers, even 20 baggers, even 30 baggers. Yeah. But I want to make sure that that's not your reason for saying, oh, let me go make some cheap money, quick money. You're not going to succeed. I guarantee you that. Flat out. Flat out, because there's a lot that goes behind when you see the end results. Yeah, the end result is a 10 bagger, but what's behind that, it's way more than that. Yeah, so I wanted to start this Thursday with that. So if you were not with us, let's say over the last week or so, yeah, you missed on 20 buggers, you missed on 30 buggers, but that's not really what this is all about. Yeah, this is all about giving traders, especially beginner traders or people who have been trading for a while and they want to take their trading to the next level with a set of tools or resources. And those resources are the ones that are producing those results, the so-called 10 buggers or so forth. That's very important. If you are not clear about that, take the time to make an assessment of what's your goal, at least when you decide either to, I don't know, subscribe or you are watching our content. The main thing to get out of our content, it's the education part. All right, so well, that said, let me go ahead and say hello to who do we have in the chat at this time. Hello, Miss Marcy. How are you? Mr. Greg, Mr. Junior, Mr. Andrew, how are you? Miss, what's the comment? I want 80 bagger telex. Yes, good luck. Yeah, I want 1,000 baggers too. Why stop at 80? Guess what? Why stop at 80? All right. Okay, folks. Yeah, so what did we share here? We share, so because if in case there are newcomers, there are always new people coming to this content. I know that, and for me, it's really have been not so good. I always start the show by as if everybody know what we are doing. So today, and going forward, I'm going to be taking the time. I need maybe a beta script or something, just that when new people they catch some of our content first, they know what we are all about, because I cannot repeat that enough. Yeah, it's really important. Because otherwise you could be coming in other false pretenses, and for us we don't want that. Your time is valuable enough that we don't want to set up the wrong expectations for everybody. So yeah, over the last 4 days or so, I mean, it's not new. I mean, we have seen this all along, right? So we have we have videos that we post here regarding the performance of the so-called system that we trade. 10 baggers are not new to us. 20 baggers or 50 baggers, those things happen. We don't control when they happen. When they do happen, we just take advantage of them. So yeah, the last Friday, Tuesday, we're already Thursday. Yesterday was unbelievable. Yesterday at this very time was maybe a few minutes away from now. We were talking about IQ, right? So those are the type of thing that we do on here. But the trade on IQ, instead of just seeing its end result, we want you to remember what's led into that. What do we, because the IQs of the world, you can find them each and every day. The Qualcomm of the world or the Apple of the world, you can trade them each and every day if you acquire that knowledge. All right, so Beautiful Gates is joined. Hello, good morning. Oh, wow, my goodness, what's happening today? To be honest with you, maybe I'm more comfortable when we have only 7 viewers, yeah? Because that has been the average in the month of December, believe it or not. And maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but I mean, double digit people, what's going on? what's going on? I always feel like I told you the analogy. I'm a church-going person. When we used to go to church, we do things on live streaming now. When we the first service, usually our first service here in California, 8 a.m., and the pastor will stand and start counting how many souls are inside. Inside of the church. So for me, typical days here when I come on here, all right, I have 6, 7 people, and so when I have this many people, I'm feeling a little bit of pressure here. I'm feeling a little bit of pressure. So what do we want to talk about today? So we're going to address stock market technical analysis. That's what we do on here on these little, let's say 30 to 40 minutes before the market open, and take a look at opportunities that present themselves to make money trading options. That's the basic objective of this channel. So in that sense, we usually start with by going to a trading platform here, a charting platform. I think I'm already on that, but I know I'm about to make a mistake by just doing this. Yeah, so I just click onto I'm on the same window that I'm sharing right now. I just click on it and TradingView. So for those who are new, yeah, we prefer TradingView as our charting tool of preference. I mean, our broker, we use Power Trade. You can use any broker that you want to trade our system, by the way. They have a charting tool, but it's not that it's not good. It's good. It's just TradingView is comes second to none when it comes to charting. So that's what we use. That's what you are seeing here and on my screen. I've been struggling with this setup for, I don't know, the entire week now. We are looking at the daily chart of IQ and what it did yesterday. So opportunity for teaching here. You see? So so I said how do we do teaching? You have the blog at your own pace. If you decide to, you have the YouTube channel at your own pace. If you decide to subscribe to our system, we do live coaching on Zoom. And in this very show, every morning, there's always an opportunity to learn something new. I kid you not. I actually prepare for this show, so meaning that too, because the idea is that, hey, YouTube record this broadcast, and thus either you're catching it live or as a playback. This is a coaching. I make sure that you learn something new. Somebody, not maybe you specifically. I would like each and every person every single day here to go back to say, all right, I acquired a new skill today. That's going to help me do ABC for my trading. Yeah. And if I'm consistently doing that, I think I'm achieving my goal. Now the question is, for the viewers, because they are what matters, right? Leave me feedback. Leave us feedback on YouTube, and trust me, there's a lot of it that people are doing. We appreciate it, good or bad. We have had people smash on our video. That's trash. Okay, I say, all right, I try my best. Or what's trash for you is gold for me. Like that sometimes. So teaching opportunity on here. We have talked a little bit about, or I've talked about a lot of things. So about momentum. What is momentum? A stock having momentum. I think for most people, most traders, unfortunately, when they hear the word momentum, the mindset, it's already that, okay, momentum is a bullish momentum. But momentum is just a direction. You can have a bearish momentum. The chart that we are looking at right now, if this is correct, I need to check that the trading view is not somehow not misleading me, right? So the chart that we are looking at right now is the chart for IQ. Yeah. So we traded IQ yesterday successfully. I hope you traded IQ yesterday successfully. So, but after a day like yesterday, such as IQ, I repeat, after a day such as yesterday as IQ, there is that momentum. There is a bearish momentum that starts, right? So these are the type of stock to get involved at the end of the day for the next day, no matter what, in option trading. Why? Because two things can happen. Yeah, either that bearish momentum is bound to continue. Yeah, because more people will look at this now to say, oh my goodness, this is a stock that was worth $22 or $23 less than a week ago. Now it's trading at $18 yesterday. People are going to say, okay, that's fine. I don't trust in this, especially this is the end of the year, folks. Be aware of that. Let me just close my position. Maybe, what type of year has this stock had anyway? So let's look at the yearly chart on here. So from a yearly perspective, we're looking at the stock is literally about $3, $2.50 from its 52-week low. Yeah, so meaning that most people right now, if they're holding this position, chances are they're losing money on it. Well, guess what? Just for tax purposes, they will dump it. But I'm going on a tangent. The main thing is that yesterday the stock was bearish big time. It lost over 10%. Actually, more than that. I don't even remember how much it lost, right? So today, over the next couple of days, yes, there will be second day momentum, which is today. Third day momentum, which is tomorrow. meaning this is the type of thing to get involved. And Lord behold, what type of momentum we're getting? We are not seeing a buy the dip type of reaction. Yeah, we are seeing that it's being dumped further. So yesterday we were recommending what? We were recommending, it was about this time. It's currently 9 a.m. Eastern in New York and in Toronto. It is 9 p.m. in Singapore City. As you're catching a live broadcast of Stock Market Technical Analysis daily on Successful Trading YouTube channel. Yesterday at this very time, we were talking about the stock was trading at $20 and something. And we were talking about, hey, let's trade the 19 puts. Well, those 19 puts, they got in the money literally 29 minutes after the opening session. How do we know that? We share that with our traders inside of our Discord room. And Lord behold, it closed at 18 and some change yesterday. Now it's printing 79. This is definition, the very embodiment of momentum as you can never see it. So this is what happened. So the chart is correct. My option is in the money. Okay. Congratulations, Mr. Beautiful Gates. So congratulations. So the 18 puts, they will be opening in the money. So this is that an example of momentum. I mean, we opened that chart. I just wanted to. So if you hear me talk about momentum, and this sometimes, yeah, let me just close on the momentum thing. Typically, you will hear that say, oh, I will say, I think you usually see that when we are talking about earnings, I will say day one momentum, day two momentum, because after earning, the stock usually, yeah, not always, some stock after the earning, they're flat as a pancake. So that's nothing. But those which make a move, either a gap up or a gap down, they have that momentum on that day. And on subsequent day, this is a strategy that we teach here at Successful Trading. It's a strategy that's bound to has produced a great result to follow the post-earning momentum on day one, day two, and day three. We have studied it, so meaning it's not that the past will predict the future, but in most cases, we feel confident that using that information that's on earnings, so that we have seen on quant analysis. So congratulations to everybody who traded IQ from yesterday. So way to go. Great job there. All right. So where do we start this morning? Let's take a look at the top-down view by looking at SPY, QQQ, and IWM very quickly, where they stand, and then we will dive into our power E-Trade. Oh my goodness, so many annotations on this chart. That's not even funny. These charts are just all over the place. So where is SPY? SPY yesterday, the FOMC Federal Open Market Committee, the Fed, they released the decision without a surprise, right? That's they were leaving interest rates unchanged, near zero, and the reaction. The reaction wasn't as violent as we have seen before. Trust me. I mean, there's look at it at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. Yeah, it was 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 o'clock Pacific. You have this big candle here, a head fake, and then they carry on to go into the opposite direction. The close here was okay. Whatever. This is a 15-minute chart that we are looking at. Yeah, you guys are seeing the same thing. So there was tiny money to be made on the call side, between, let's say, below 369, about 369.5 to 371. Yeah, it reached 371 there, 15 minutes before its closing. And then today, where are we? We are gapping up this morning, aren't we? So TradingView is showing what? We are gapping up 371.87. Okay, so from a daily chart, do we have, how much room does SPY have on the upper Bollinger? Because that's, from a technical perspective, that's always a major key. The upper Bollinger is actually at 373. So they like good numbers. So SPY doesn't have expiration today. Today is Thursday. SPY has expiration on Friday, tomorrow, and that's the famous quadruple witching. If you were not with us, was it 2 days ago? Go back and watch that pre-market show, because we explained what quadruple witching is. So seems as if, it's not as if, we are opening here clear, all-time high, fresh new all-time high, a level that has never been traded before. Fantastic. So let's see what's happened. On QQQ, it's the tech ETF. Okay, so look at this here. QQQ went 5 consecutive, no, 5, come on, Telex, 10 consecutive winning days starting on November the 24th. Yeah. And it had this massive, well, massive run, relatively speaking. I mean, it's not something. 292 to 308. Not bad. Not bad in 10 days. 292 to 308. So 16 point there, about 16, 17 point run in 10 days. And then we had one big bearish candle on December the 9th. That was last Wednesday. And then now it has resumed a new bullish run. So far, we have the current run has started about 300. Let's run it up. So we are currently trading as of now, as of the pre-market, 310.58. All right. So this is momentum. Yeah. So this momentum here lasted 10 days. Then there was a reset. A couple of days where the QQQ traded below its natural support, the exponential moving average 8 period, the yellow line. And then now it starts a new trend. Will this trend last? How many days will this trend last? We don't know. That's why we wake up each and every day to find out. So that's what's going on our QQQ. It's bullish, obviously, trading above a natural support on the IWM. Very quickly on here, the Russell 2K. Okay, the Russell 2K has been just solid since literally the entire month of November. How about this? Let's take a look at this. And here the level is even actually more impressive than the other one. If we go to November 1st, IWM was trading at $156. Am I sharing? Yeah, you guys can see it now. Yep, here we go. So 156 thereabout, or was it even lower? November, yeah, 156 November 1st, or 155. We are currently trading at 194.63. I think we did 195 yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, it touched. It wasn't quite 195. Yeah, but you get the drift. So about 40 points since November 1st. The closest support being the exponential moving average 8 as well, just posting not consistent higher highs, has gone to some sideways. So 4 days here of sideways, 5 days here of sideways, 5 other days here of sideways. This means, folks, if you were trading this during, let's say you were trading weekly option during this time, you lost money. Like let's put that. That's flat out. Yeah. If a stock is going sideways, that's the one thing for us. The strategy that we trade, that strategy that's actually conducive for sideways. Yeah. We don't teach them as of now. There are more complex strategies and they tend to be a little bit more expensive. Namely, if just, I don't like to introduce the iron condor of the like. Yeah, those are strategies for this. But typically for us, we want either the market going down or up, whichever direction. We trade them simply with puts and calls. All right, so that's what's going on there. Any questions from the traders on here in the room before we jump to the next section, which leads us to our scanner or our the screener from Finwiz. So this is another tool. It's a free tool, and here this is. I want to make sure that everybody is able to see the filters that we apply. Just so. There are so many filters on here. Actually, I spent time creating a video. I think that one is in French, but hey, I'm sure if you're watching it, they will give you subtitle in English. Because somebody asked for it in French. They asked me to go and actually describe each and every one of these filters. I did. So the filter that we use here is, okay, optionable. Why? Because we trade option. The second filter that we use here is on price. Why? Because we like to focus on the highest price stock, because then the options are more meaningful and they are more liquid as well. Liquid means that the ability, the easiness by which you can buy and close your contract without any wahala. All right, so over 20, and the volume, same thing. It's for liquidity purposes. So once we do that, then we put it on 10-second auto refresh, and the change, when we hit this change, it gives us the most bullish Rite Aid. No kidding. A 20, well, they just hit $20, right? It's up 16% this morning. So congratulations to the people who if they took Rite Aid. Jabal Inc. it's up 8%. MP Material Corps it's up. Roku is up 5.77%, making Roku just this year alone. Roku is up 145%, or thereabouts. Yeah. So from this, we take a note that hey, Roku's up. Roku's gapping. Interesting. Roku's gapping 5%. Fantastic. So what better than a Gangsta trade on Roku to figure out to trying to make money on a day such as this one, right? It's up. It has enough volume, 170,000. We will see further of that inside of our Power A trade here shortly. On the bearish side, what type of stock are jumping on here? You see my excitement. the way that I react let you know. Let you know. So I don't know anything about the first two stock there. Horizon Therapeutics, it's some biopharma type of stock, down 5%. Blink Charging, I'm not familiar with it. Biotech, but Baidu, I'm very familiar with. Yeah. Yesterday, I almost posted inside of. It's easy when now somebody's gonna say, "Yeah, Telex, you're doing Monday morning quarterbacking." No, that principle again is teaching, right? So let me go show you the chart. Or actually, if I hover over it, and maybe let's just quickly do this through the chart, and let me tell you which that I say that I have failed to do or didn't do, because it's part of technical analysis, just reading chart, right? So here's a daily chart of Baidu. Yeah, if we do this, can we? Oh my goodness, I'm struggling here. All right, so you see this candle. What would you qualify this candle in terms of bullish or bearish? So the stock gapped up from the previous day close 185. It gapped up at 189. It went to 201. But from 201, it gave back 10 points. What's the name? Isn't there a name for this type of candle? I believe from a technical analysis perspective, somebody correct me, I think it's called an evening star. Yeah. It's very, very bearish. So let's put that into, well, the buying point you see here was on the 15-minute chart yesterday. So if I go to 15-minute chart, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, it was, but yesterday, this is what ensued. The stock from a daily perspective, daily chart, it's overextended, meaning that the price, it's way, way, way outside of the upper Bollinger. Stock can do that. That's why for us, we said always be involved in stock that start attacking the upper Bollinger. Beside this one was a breakout. So fantastic run here on Baidu. But, I mean, how high can it go? It hit 200 yesterday. Now it has to face some reality, some gravity is the name of that reality. So look at where the closest, on the daily chart, look at where the closest support is. That will be the EMA 8, yeah? The yellow, 167. Is this something that you could be trading today and making money? Or you could have traded yesterday and make money? So it's down what? Well, it's down only 4 points from yesterday close. But what do you think that's a bias just reading the chart here from a technical point of view is going to be? All right, so Baidu is definitely one of those. I want to focus on Roku though. So let's go ahead and let's go inside of Power A Trade to see what's because I mean Baidu, hopefully many of you have been trading it for the last couple of days now. Yeah, again, another opportunity. Remember the momentum? We started this show by talking about, we started this stock market technical analysis daily by showing you momentum on the bearish side on IQ. Yeah, this is similar here. Momentum, second day momentum after a big bursting candle, bullish candle. What it did yesterday, that momentum continued. Though it gave up those gains, but my friend, the 190, because those are the one that we gave you. We gave this very trade here by 2 days ago, right? It seems like a long time ago. Those 190 calls, obviously they were in the money. They were worth over $10 at some point yesterday. I mean, they retreated after that. So that's what we're talking about, momentum. So again, how do you find trades to trade the next day? At the end of the day, make an assessment of whatever moved today. You can make that a strategy. I kid you not. With the help for the subscriber, with the help of the option watch list that you have, imagine the number of things you could be doing with that list. But are you? If not, schedule a one-on-one session. We will teach you all about this. All right, so power E-Trade. Power E-Trade very quickly. And as we approach 14 minutes from the opening session on Thursday, December the 17th, 2020. So everybody's seeing that. Did we look at that earlier? Nope. So let's see. This is our power E-Trade. This is, let's take a very quick view of the market view. Market view inside. Wow, this is interesting. So the market, all of the indexes are up, are green, but VXX, the fear index is also green. Yesterday, was it yesterday or this week? This week, again, teaching moment. We said that VXX, this is an ETF that measures fear in the market. When it's green, typically that means the market is bearish because there's some fear, right? So now this morning, as we stand here, folks, VXX is green, but all of our indexes are positive as well. That's called a divergence. Yeah, something has got to give, meaning that either the index are lying to us or VXX is lying to us. Which one are you going to be siding on? Yeah, me knowing this, the market, all of the ETF gapping, my take is that the ETFs are going to reverse. Again, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but this is teaching opportunity here. Somebody, you do a screen capture of this and start studying this type of thing starting today to say, okay, correlation between, let's say, mainly SPY, yeah, SPY versus VXX. SPY is green, VXX is green. One of those two is lying. If that doesn't make sense, it's okay. Well, it's okay, but we can talk about it. All right, so what do we have here? Congratulations. I don't know if we can congratulate. Our subscribers inside yesterday, I think before the end of the day, we mentioned a couple of stocks. One of them, it's right on your screen, just below Roku. So Roku, it's up 5%. Oh my goodness, Roku $300. So Roku pretty much is chasing Netflix, folks. That's what it seems, right? So I'm not. When I say that, I don't want anybody to be having wrong ideas, anything, right? I'm trading this stock or this option. So I'm trading it. I want to trade it with a Gangsta Trade. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So, okay, I'm not sure. You see, IQ, for whatever reason, they're showing this as of 7 a.m. Eastern, I'm guessing, yeah, because it's not 7 a.m. Pacific yet. It was green, but these guys, they need to catch up. I think E-Trade, they have been sleeping lately because some of the quotes that I've been giving, hopefully they haven't misled you, because we saw earlier that, and I'm looking at it here on my Webull app, that's IQ, as Mr. Beautiful Gates would like to see it, it's actually trading at $17.55 instead of that $18 something. So power E-Trade, no bueno. All right, so very quickly here. We have a gap on Roku at 346. My, fantastic. So if we want to trade a Gangsta Trade here, we need a strike price, yeah? We need a strike price. Teaching moment again. In this type of scenario, the puts are easier to fill out, yeah? Because the momentum is bullish, yeah? All of these puts, let's say all of these, they're going to become super cheap, yeah? So that's all. That's the basic principle of a stock has gapped up, the puts become much cheaper. In essence, relatively speaking to calls. Yeah. So in here, what can we pick? So this is a $20 move in pre-market. Well, $20 move for us, we can definitely try to say, okay, this thing was starting at 325. They're going to become super cheap, but maybe not to the point where we can get in at our price. Roku is one of those stocks that I've said, though, was it this week I was teaching that Roku is one of those stocks that if we want the 5 cents, 10 cents, we really have to wait to go way out of the money. So typically, based on our experience, Roku in this type of scenario, you can get entries in the 20, 25 cents, 30 cents range for a decent strike price. So a decent strike price here could be, if you are using the chocolate gangster, anything, let's say 315, 310, 305. So those were the ones. So for Roku on the put side, 315, 310, 305. I would use, and yeah, and then your range really anything between 20 and 30 cents. You can get those contracts. On the call side, and this is an exercise that, let's be honest here, right? Based on those who have been trading Gangsta Trade, you learn about Gangsta Trade when? September the 7th in the bootcamp. Oh, by the way, we can sell you a copy of that bootcamp. It was how many hours? I don't know, 4 or 5 hours where we spend the entire day talking about how to go about gathering knowledge and tools to trade options on here the way that we do it. So we recorded that whole thing, and it's on our website for download if you're interested in purchasing that. All right, so on the call side on here, obviously, easier said than done. We will have to go very far out of the money to trying to get a decent thing. Now, let's repeat this from clarification perspective, because some people are still confused. The Gangster method is just a way to get cheap option, really, because of the volatility price discovery that happened the first 10 minutes. It doesn't mean that we cannot trade it normally when the direction is set up after the open, right? Because some traders, I'm not sure, maybe because we haven't really stated it in such terms. Yes, you can trade. You don't need to trade Gangster to make money. No. For us, we know that when we trade Gangster, it's we have a higher probability of making more money. But it's not a prerequisite or anything. It's not mandatory that you trade Gangster strategy to make money. Yeah? Because this stock on here, up 6%, maybe it's going to go up 10%. Yeah, so you can trade that when it gives that. For us, we just want an early kickstart with the Gangster under. That's important to focus here. So looking at this here as of now, so the 380, they are starting 380. Yeah, we can try to get this for those 25, 30 cents, starting at 380. So 380 from, let's say, from a chocolate. And again, if let's say when I say chocolate Gangster, you're like, what is he talking about? Well, that's I mean, we'd like to extend you the opportunity to come and learn about that. Yeah. Or if you thought that chocolate is confusing, how about asking Mr. Greg? He's the master of vanilla Gangster. He exclusively trade vanilla Gangster, not vanilla Gangster, strawberry Gangster. What am I saying? So very quickly here. So 380. We can target 380, 375. Should we go lower or up? Okay, let's increase our chances. So 375, 380, 385. 375, 380. And here the other thing, it's like it seems obvious or anything, but obviously if you don't get your feel, and with the moment that the market open, you can see what the bid are, and you can adjust your ticket. You can adjust your tickets, right? So meaning like I put in a bid, which happens very often, right? I've put in a bid, and the direction, and then when it opens, I'm like 2 cents or 5 cents away from it. I want the feel. I will just modify my ticket accordingly to get a feel. All right, folks, it is 9:25. We're 5 minutes away from the opening session of the U.S. equity for December 17. My goodness, something must have happened today. We got 23 viewers here at the same time. All right, so something is awfully wrong, Mr. Strawberry. Why do we have so many people here today? Okay, folks, so have a great trading session, everybody. We will catch you on the next episode tomorrow. Uh, glad to have you guys.